Wow, the effects with the choreography. That's. Trying to get a good look at those things. I'm almost wondering if they're like phoenixes. Oh! I swear, they just got like a crap ton of contortionists. Like some of the ways they are bending, I'm like, holy crap.
Ready?
Oh, I like that choreo.
K-pop fans, welcome back to K-CordGirls.
Welcome if you're new.
I'm Mark. I'm Bree.
Oh! My bra.
I got no limit.
We're done. We're done.
Hey K-pop fans, welcome back to K-CordGirls. Welcome if you're new here. I'm Mer.
I'm Bree.
And today we have a Patreon request. We are going to do Taemin's Flame of Love. And then while we're at it, we're going to pair his newest release, Guilty, with it.
Yep. I don't really... So I don't really know much about Flame of Love, but the title sounds really cool. And I think it's... The Japanese track? I think it is. And I'm pretty sure it's a Japanese track. But, I mean...
I was going to say, well, there's parts that are written in Japanese, at least.
Yeah. So, yeah. Interesting to get another Japanese track from him. I don't really know much about it, so I'm not sure what to say yet. As far as Guilty goes, we did watch the MB teaser for it. Not gonna lie, kinda nervous. The MV teaser was really intense, and it seemed like it was definitely gonna be... It feels like it's gonna be very cinematic, with like a heavy storyline, but maybe even a storyline that's much on the darker side of things, which I mean, it's not like we haven't seen Taemin do dark before, but there were just certain parts in there that were unsettling and had me going, not quite sure what we're getting into, and it makes me a little scared.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I mean, we've seen a lot of idols, like aren't like completely new to Guilty, because we have heard snippets, because we've seen other idols do the choreography for shorts and that kind of stuff, and the choreography looked really good. And from what I heard in the shorts, it sounded pretty good. So it's the MV itself that has me nervous, not necessarily the song. Right. So we'll just have to see how it goes. But yeah, so before we get into this, if you guys like this video, go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe for more, and what else, Mer?
Hit that bell.
Also, reach out to us on our socials. Come chat, hang out, talk with us in Discord, and you can check out our exclusive reactions on Patreon. We're also live streaming on Twitch Fridays through Sundays. We're watching Street Woman Fighter 2, Rookie Cops, and Song of the Bandits. And we're going to do the Patreon requests first, so Flame of Love first. Interesting, it was like waves crashing. Oh, that's right, water. The string instruments in there are a nice touch.
Oh, that's pretty.
Right, I was like, where is the shadow coming from?
I'm glad she's hanging above, because the way the shadow looked, I thought she was...
Yes!
I won't even state. I thought she was hanging a different way. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah, it made me nervous for a second. Ooh. Oh. Wow, the effects with the choreography, that's awesome.
I think the flames with the hand movements are really
Oh yeah,
cool.
great effects. See, I mean, it's got like a little bit of like acoustic guitar sounding in there too. The instrumental is really interesting. Trying to get a good look at those things. I'm almost wondering if they're like phoenixes. Oh! Man, these effects.
Those are cool scene transition.
It's crazy. Dancing on the car, but the car is submerged underwater. Well, this is how it looks to me. Maybe it's just crashed. I don't know. It looked like it was submerged underwater. At first, anyways. Okay then. Could have used subtitles. I'm just saying.
Right?
I felt like there was like a deep story being told, but all I had to really go on was the choreography and the visuals and the MV.
Yeah.
But it was pretty. I really loved the introduction of, well, not introduction, but the incorporation of the instruments, the string instruments, and then like the guitar and stuff. I thought that was a really nice touch. The effects, holy crap, the effects.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Right?
this was like, you know, it was like basically for the most part just him in a few very simple scenes, but the scenes became very dynamic with these different effects and the way he was interacting with them. Like it wasn't just like effects and then him, like he was interacting with the effects, which is what made it really, really cool. Like with the fire coming out of his hands in the first section.
Right. Yeah.
And then on top of the car in that last scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was really cool. I like the effects
Right?
too of the flower petals, how they were like slowly burning as they were falling.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I also like the scene transition between like I don't even know what they were in, but where she walked up and there was like this wall of something.
Yeah. It almost looked like
And
that could have been underwater too.
yeah, it did. Um and then that scene transition where he went into like the white sweater and then moved to the car. That was a really cool scene
Oh
transition.
yeah.
So
And I love how too, like in that scene where the rock walls or whatever, like just
mm-hmm.
stacked up.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I think those were phoenixes. I could be wrong because
I think so.
once we zoomed in on them, they were very like skeletal. Not typically how I've seen most phoenixes depicted, but it felt like it could have been Phoenix's, especially where, you know, with Phoenix's, how when they die, they rise from the ashes and
Right.
that kind of stuff. And I felt like that could have been, I felt like that was sort of shown through him as well. Like when she came over and put her arms around him, and it was almost like his spirit left himself, but then like he started another life almost, or like like, you know, rising from the ashes of, I don't know, their relationship.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, even the scene with the rose petals and stuff, it felt like he was in like a nest or ashes of rose petals, like an ash circle. I don't know. It felt very Phoenix-esque.
Yes.
I don't know.
Exactly. Exactly. I like Phoenix's, so that was cool.
Me too.
Okay, so now we have Guilty. I am also gonna just forewarn anyone ahead of time. We try to avoid spoilers at all costs going into a new release. But I have heard that this has a lot of symbolism, and it's got a lot of deeper meanings to it that we might not catch right away, especially off of a first listen. So if we miss something, apology. Man, I can't
You
talk.
apology.
We apology.
We all the apology.
Yeah. You know, we might not get everything right away. Or we might interpret things a little differently from how it was meant to be told. I don't know. I feel like this is gonna have a lot of deepness to it that we might not be able to fully pick up on right away.
Right?
So.
Yeah. Because even like, I don't know. Most MVs, I have to watch it like several times over before I'm like, oh, I noticed this and that and this and that, and I connect things.
Yeah.
And that's on groups that, you know.
Don't always do quite such a deep story.
Right.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have subtitles. Awesome. Okay then.
never 언제 you wanna take a bite 손을 뻗어 미움 속에 깊이 빠져가 Just a little more that's all it takes 널 망치고서 throw it all away 나를 주는 전부든 걸 가져가 아픔만과 사랑을 헷갈려 원하게 만들어 우리 관계는 그렇게 됐어 모든 건 다 널 위해서
It feels like so far he's been kind of like looking through past memories. And then right there it was like the memories of like hands on him and then like trying to like shake him off.
Yeah.
Tonight. 손목은 나를 더 바라고 있잖아 솔직히 이제 그만 포기해 넌 내 안에 갇힌 걸 Forgive me 손과 악의 경계 Repeat the 마지막 순간 너의 심판이 You got me G-U-I-L-T-Y You got me
Oh. I swear they just got like a crap ton of contortionists. Like some of the ways they are bending, I'm like, holy crap.
Right?
Oh.
Every time, every time, every
Oh, I like that choreo. Almost like emphasizing each letter with the leg movements. Okay. So the video didn't have as much of things that I was worried about. Okay, my biggest thing was the leg thing, the like clawing. Oh my gosh, it just, seeing someone do that to themselves, it like literally just makes my skin crawl. And I'm just like, oh my god, please stop, don't do that to yourself, don't just. And I saw that in the MV teaser, and that was one of the things where I was like, And even here, I was like, we got through most of the video, and I was like, maybe that was just for the teaser, maybe that wasn't gonna be, and then it was, and I was like, oh,
Right. No.
Yeah.
I was concerned about that part. I used to have this nervous tick where I would claw and pick at myself. And so I was like, I don't know, but it's been a while. So
Yeah.
I is the okay, but I was just like, I don't know about that part.
Yeah. And I think that was supposed to be like a flashback too of like his younger self. I got a lot of sense of like we're getting to see like his present older self, and then like flashbacks to like his younger past self, you know?
Yeah.
And so I felt like that scene was like the younger past self, which, I mean, sometimes young people don't always have the best coping methods, or
Right,
know
obviously.
the best coping methods. So, I mean, yeah. Jeez, there's a lot to unpack there, and I feel like I still haven't fully grasped everything. Like I said, I felt like in the beginning it was like he was both looking back on past memories but also kind of being haunted by them, because there was that scene where the hands came up and then he started like, the choreo was like almost like he was shaking the memory of those hands like off of him, like he was still haunted by it. But then as we get further into it, he had a more I don't even know how to describe it, dominating presence, whereas in the beginning he was more like scared and haunted and tormented, and then like most of the rest of it was very much like I'm in control, and like he had like that almost like crown, and just like the looks he was giving, like there's all this chaos going on around him. People are, which I don't know what the heck was going on with that facility, but clearly these people were making, I'm guessing, kids or just people in general, younger people in general, do things that they didn't want to do. I don't know what those things are. They were dressing them though, and in the MV teaser they had them doing like a shooting practice, so I don't know if they were trying to make like some kind of like child army or something. But it definitely felt like we shifted to where those people were like, no, we're not going to take this anymore, and they started fighting back. And he was very much in the center of all of that, you know, fire everywhere, people everywhere, but he wasn't participating. It was more like he was almost like leading it. Like yes, everything around me is insane right now and chaotic, but it's my chaos. I made this chaos, you know? That kind of look, like I'm in control kind of look, all the way up until the end, where the ending, he felt like he was beaten down again. And I don't know, maybe he was feeling guilty. So.
Right.
Yeah. There was a scene in there that was crazy though. Like I said, the dancers that they got for this video, I swear it was like they got a whole lot of contortionists, because the way a lot of them were bending was nuts. There was a girl that was like almost like bending in half on like the top of a bunk bed. And there was one scene that really blew my mind. There was a girl and she was also kind of bending back, but it was almost in like a scared kind of stance, which made sense because the guy in front of her, it was like he was doing a handstand with like his legs flipped over the top of his head, and he was like coming at her. It was just really crazy looking. Like the effect of that was just you want to show somebody going after somebody, that's one hell of a way to do it, because now you got people bending weird, and now I'm like, I'm scared. Yeah, but yeah, that was a lot.
Yeah,
the song was interesting too, because again, like I said at the beginning, it seemed like he was beaten down and put through some pretty bad stuff, but the song didn't sound like it was from the point of view of someone who's been beaten. It sounded like the point of view of someone who's doing the beating or doing the damage to someone else. Like they sounded like this is the song from like a toxic personality, and they're like in this crazy relationship where they're like, I love you, you love me, but at the same time we're not good for each other and I might be worse than you. So I don't know, it was intense, very intense, and I still, like I said, I still feel like I missed a lot. So
yeah, same. I don't know, I like the lyrics. I think the like ones I caught, because some of I was watching a lot of the dance moves and stuff, because that was intense. But I don't know, I don't think the song's for me, I'll be honest.
Yeah,
so
I like the lyrics to it. I mean, we've said it before, you know, toxic relationships sometimes in music aren't necessarily a bad thing to us, you know? So like the lyrics intrigued me to where I was like, this is like a crazy story, and I love a good story. And I like the instrumental. I like I felt like we had a lot of string instruments in this one as well. And I like the spelling of like how they spelled out guilty and then had the choreo go along with it, you know? I like the choreo a lot, both from like his main choreo and like the chorus and all, as well as like the background choreo from the other dancers and stuff. I liked the choreo a lot. I don't know, I felt like I didn't get a chance to really process the song. I felt like there was so much going on in the MV and so much going on in the choreo, which, I mean, that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to have a lot going on. It just means it might take some people a little longer to process. And I don't feel like I was really processing the song as much as I was processing the MV. So, I don't know. I don't know. But, like I said, it was interesting, very storyline heavy as far as I could tell.
Yeah, I think the cinematography was done really well.
Oh, beautifully, yes. It felt like a movie. And the cinematography definitely matched up with that. But yeah. So with that, you know, double features tend to run a little bit longer and recording schedule's a little crazy, so we're gonna wrap it up there. But this was a journey. I feel like both MVs were very much telling stories of some not so great relationships possibly, and the MVs did a good job of depicting that story, so very nice. And yeah, with that, we'll go ahead and let y'all go, and we will catch you guys in the next one.
Oh, Dave! Why is he so cool about it?
Right?
I need you to not be so toxic. It makes me look so bad.
We just got the performance.
Damn,
Oh my
Lee.
god.
Oh my
Kinda
god.
hot.
That was very hot.
애들은 이런 거 가지고 장난치는 거
Oh
아니야.
my god. She's got big, gorgeous eyes. Oh my goodness.
Look at the cat's face.
Oh my god!
Hold on.
Yes! This is the performance I wanted to see like a year ago. Oh my god.
Stop it, Kay. Kay's phone just kicked out. Oh
or
no,
don't.
he sucks too.
You know what? You know what?
Raven's back there going like, this song is erotic.
Tongue down the throat while the other gagging.
Oh my god!
I was gonna say you better zoom in for the hip thrust. Why you camera? Why you so far away right now?
Oh, why? You had to hit me in the feels.
My goodness,
I love
taking a smile off my face.
Right?
Wow.
He's just right up in the camera.
I know where to look now.
Oh.
I really like this routine.
These guys are gonna have nightmares after this.
Right?
With Hobie just running with safety.
Yup.
Somebody grab his shoe.
So many hips. So much hip stuff. Okay. Oh my god. And then Mingy with the swag. Come on now.
Dusting the mic off. That was so good.